purpose of this video is to just give you a quick walkthrough of the current version of ACTNext companion app. And as we can see, once the users start, they're given an onboarding process. And then at the home screen, they're able to log in with their ACTNext account. So here we are at their personalized home screen. It provides them with access to information about their past ACT test attempts, whether that's one or multiple tests. And from here they can get access to their progress information. This progress information was built as a diagnostic model from a range of different sources, whether that was from their ACT tests or from some of their social emotional learning assessments that they might have done with the Tessera assessment. So for example, if we see a particular area within the holistic framework here, which is behavioral, they have access to information on how they scored with that assessment, and also information on how people who have higher ratings of stars, what are some of the behaviors typically associated with that area as well. For the academic areas, as we can see, the holistic framework here has a breakdown of a hierarchical arrangement of the subject. So we can go into, for example, operations, algebra, and functions. We can see an overall rating for the user here based on the stars to the right. And to the left, we have a count of how many of these resources they've actually interacted with so far. So for example, for this user, we might say we'd like to practice ratio and proportions. What we can see here is for each area at this level of the hierarchy, they're able to select to skill up using a learning resource or take a quiz in this particular area. When users select the Skill Up button from the home page, users are given a learning resource aligned with their biggest diagnostic need based on their diagnostic model. So in this case, we have one on graphing and graph transformations. They're able to watch the video here, indicate if they like or dislike the video, and then continue to progress along to the next selected resource from their diagnostic model using the Skill Up button. In addition to this, the users have various activities that they can interact with. One example is the Major Fit component. In Major Fit, what users are able to do is select a particular major that they might be interested in, let's say, for example, engineering, and then indicate either what their current score is or their aspirational ACT score, as well as their current high school GPA. What they're given in here basically is a percentage of earning B or higher in college, a percent that they're going to return for a second year of college, as well as being able to graduate college in 4 years. Another activity that they're given within the app is a career interest inventory. This inventory basically has 36 different elements that the users are expected to respond to in a Likert scale. And based on these answers, the app will give them a general career interest set of suggestions with potential job categories for them to consider. The quiz results are personalized in a couple of areas. At the top we have a summary that tells us, in this case, that we're probably interested in solving problems in engineering, medicine, or sciences. And what we have are the list of potential career areas for the students to consider based on their particular answers to this survey. So in addition to having resources recommended directly to them, they can also search for resources based on a particular interest area. So let's say, for example, geometry. The search results basically give them ability to page through and select a particular resource that they would like to interact with. Eventually, the app is going to be connected to any other identity server. Once that's done, we'll be able to link their accounts using the register button. They'll also be able to share their information if they're interested in doing so using social media accounts like Facebook or Instagram.